Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome back. It has been a couple days. Um, let's see, 2 days ago, the day after my last stream, I was online on Xbox playing with a buddy of mine. And then yesterday, I really wanted to play. I had so much. I had like, say like I was done by 7. Hold on. That's my girlfriend. And then, what was it, yesterday? So I had like a ton of time. Let me get to do something real quick before I just stand around here the entire time talking. Oh yeah, I just got to that jail place last time. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so yesterday I had a ton of time. Let's say I think I got off at 6 and then I got home at 8 and I think everything by like 7, and I didn't need to be in bed before work today until 2 a.m. So that's like 7 hours I could have been gaming. But you know what happened? Fucking headache so bad I wanted to throw up for like 4 of those hours. Cause what happened, so what had happened was, I need to remember what I had to do. I think I just had to go to the, there was like some shit around here. Man, I'll figure it out. But, so I got home, or no, so I got home and then I picked up my girlfriend because we had to go get some meds for her, or like some prescriptions from Walgreens, and so got that, and then picked up some food at Aldi because we were out of stuff that we didn't have to just defrost. And then got home and I didn't have a headache at all today, and normally my headaches... okay. This was the lady down here. I think I do have to go to the area where those... where those 2 little witches are. But, so normally my headaches in the past, I used to get a lot of headaches, like at least 1 a week, usually more. And in the past, they've been related to like calorie consumption, so I wasn't eating enough. I didn't know that until like a couple months ago, when I actually fixed it. But so like these days I don't get them that much anymore. So when I do get them, fuck off. I usually don't know why I've gotten them. I don't know why, and usually nothing really helps. Like I try like a ton of drugs to get rid of them. Like a ton of different times, like a ton of different types. You got naproxen sodium, ibuprofen, like aspirin, Tylenol. Like pretty much none of them consistently work. Like sometimes one of them will work, but rarely do I get a consistent work off of them. Oh, I forgot this guy fucking whoops your ass. If he hits you. fucking out. Yeah, like that. So yeah, but like these days, if I get a headache, it's usually, I think the cycle now has been like every, because I started a tracker for them for my neurologist. Let's see, the last one was 10 days ago, but it was a really bad one. Not a really, it was a really tiny one. And then before that was 5 days previously. That one was another bad one. 9 days before that. Okay, so they're not as frequent as they used to be, but the ones, because whenever I would get the ones from calorie consumption, like they would usually just be like mildly annoying, but now any headache that I get that isn't due to calorie consumption makes me like almost sick. Or like almost every headache. Like I had like 90% of them. You son of a bitch! Release me! Nah, I'm trying to chain that shit. Get the fuck out of here. What was I saying? Yeah, so like, these days the headaches are pretty bad, if I do get them. And so, I got it yesterday, and it started out very mild at the end of my shift yesterday. Why does he have my souls? Or blood echoes, that was weird. Yeah, so it started out pretty mild. It only showed up like at the very end of my shift, and it was barely there. I didn't even realize that it was a potential headache. I guess I'm dead. I need to not fight these guys. So, you know, it was really small, and then after I got my girlfriend, we got the stuff, and we got it back, it was a little bigger. I'd say like maybe a 5 out of 10 on the pain scale. Maybe like a 4. It wasn't horrible. But it was enough that I was like, man, I don't want to fucking do anything right now. Because that's usually how it goes. Like, if I get a headache, I'm like, man, I don't want to do shit. Run! Run! You fucker! What sucks is you can't even get your health back from these fuckers after doing that because the animation takes so damn long. I'm just wasting my healing items on these assholes. So yeah, it was like, and I had a big lunch. Like, I had more than I normally eat for lunch yesterday. So I know it wasn't a calorie consumption issue like it normally is. Same with breakfast. I mean, I have like the same breakfast every day, but it's bigger than the breakfast I used to have, so that's how I know it's like, it's better. Damn bitch, he jumping. Oh yeah, the fucking, yeah, that's what I need to do. I have to fight that guy. I forgot about that thing. Hey, Defector Spingus? I didn't see what his name is. But, so my headache was, like, kind of bad yesterday, or, like, before I wanted to play, and I was like, alright, I'm just gonna take, like, ibuprofen and see if it goes away. And it didn't go away. And it got worse, actually. And it got to the point that I was like, I made food and I couldn't eat it because like I was salivating and it felt like I was going to throw up, and so I just like sat by the toilet for a while, and then when the feeling went away, I just like fell asleep on the couch in front of my food, and after I woke up at like 11:30 or 12, I was completely fine. But I was also like, I'm not gonna stream now. I don't really feel like it anymore. because I was like really tired at that point. But yeah, so I really wanted to play yesterday, but I wouldn't have been good fucking content-wise, because I would have been extremely not well feeling. I'm pressing the dodge button like as soon as the thing happens, which is unfortunate. Oh shit. Fuck off! I swear to you I'm hitting the dodge button. I don't want to use up all my healing items right now. I probably will just have to go farm for them. Oh shit. Oh, you can dodge it. Yeah, I'm gonna farm healing items for just a little bit. Yeah, so that's my story. Just thinking what I should discuss. Oh yeah. So I think I mentioned on the last one that I started watching Critical's podcast, the official podcast, and I think whenever I talked about it that previous time, I was like only like a couple episodes in, and I think I was like shitting on it. I'm at like episode 14 now, and each episode is usually around an hour long. Episode 15. And they do get better. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say like the first like the first 9 episodes are like kind of shitty, because it takes them a while to get into the game of it. And episode 9 is when they have their first guest, and then episode 10, they actually have the same guest and then another guest as well. And I think by then they get into a better groove of things, because definitely guests good, because it's 4 dudes, right? But those 4 dudes are not very good at riffing off of each other. I had mentioned that I was previously watching the Super Mega Cast, and that's just 2 guys. So you'd think that with 4 dudes, you know, it would be, you know, they'd have even more shit to riff off of, but in factually, no. And I think I figured out the reason why I liked the Super Mega Cast more at first, and it's because the two funny brothers on the Super Mega Cast, they're not brothers, that's just a joke that they do. They have taken improv classes, and 2 have just like really good chemistry, and so they're very good at riffing off of each other, and they're also they just talk like really comfortably with one another. A big thing that is an issue at the beginning of the official podcast is they don't yes and, which is a big thing in improv. It's a little self-explanatory, but it's just like, I forget. Do I? Yeah, I guess I just go back to the Hunter's Dream to reload the area. But yeah, yes-anding is a big thing in improv. It's like, you know, you don't just shoot down someone's attempt at comedy as soon as it starts. You play into it. You yes and you add on to it. This is something that I understand because I've been the funny man for a decent chunk of my life. Not to say that I'm some savant of comedy. I'm not even remotely the funniest guy I know. But I understand comedy, and I understand what beats, or I understand like what you should and shouldn't do in comedic situations. And you know, I'm not gonna speak for the rest because they have like 300 fucking episodes, so I'm not gonna speak for the rest of the episodes. But at the very beginning, they have a hard time riffing off of each other. It's most prominent when in like the first episodes, you can tell they had no plan for the podcast. Like literally their first episode is filmed at like 4 in the morning. Just because the 4 members are all not located in America. I mean, 2 of them are. There's Charlie, aka Critical, and then Andrew, Charlie's friend, who is in a lot of his IRL videos. He's like the tall white guy with the, I think, beard and mustache. But there's 2 more. Honestly forgot the name of one of them. Kana, I think, is his name. He lives in Turkey. Ow. He lives in Turkey, and then Jackson, who is one of I think he might still be, I don't know, but an editor for Charlie. And he lives in Australia. So I think it was like early in the morning for the American boys, but it was like right on time for the other 2. So, but that first episode and then the first few episodes, there's obviously like no game plan, and they don't really know what to talk about. So they just start like asking like questions that they find on the internet, and that would be fine if some of the dudes on there, especially the Turkish guy, are like kind of like shitters at the beginning. It's kind of like whenever you're hanging out with like somebody, and then like somebody new comes along, and then you like try to act cool. You like don't do certain things that you normally do, or like you'll shoot down certain things. So a lot of the times they would ask like a question, which is like, you know, fucking normal ass question, and then they'll be like, no, that's fucking stupid, I'm not gonna answer that. And then it's just like dead air for like 20 seconds. It's like, you know, if you don't want to participate in the podcast, why even be in the podcast? And that's not like specifically that one guy. It just happens, like with all of them, especially near the beginning. Charlie, he was super uninterested in it. Like, you would hear him laughing in the background more than you would hear him talking. One of the guys, Andrew, Charlie's IRL friend, he has sort of he's sort of stepped up and done a lot more talking since the beginning. which I think is good because some of the other guys just don't really do a whole lot of that. So he kind of makes up for him, which is good. Oh. This will be enough. But yeah, as I've gotten further in, it's gotten better. There's not nearly as much dead air. Some of their stuff does lay really flat, so they're not 100% in their groove, but they're significantly better than they were at the start. I think they do a lot better with guests, and I said that it gets better at episode 10, even though they had their first guest on episode 9, because on episode 9, they were extremely awkward, and they made like way too many pedophilia jokes, to the point that it was like, all right guys, move on, and they just like kept circling back to the pedophilia joke. And that's not to say that those kinds of jokes aren't funny. It was just, they were just dragging it. That was the unfunny part of it. Excuse me, good sir. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's gonna have, I mean, if it's been running for as long as it has, because they still release episodes of it, so, you know, if it keeps running, or if it has already gone as far as it has, and it's probably going to keep on going, then I imagine that it's not going to be a slog for the entire time that I'm watching it. And they get a lot of interesting guests. I say interesting, it is mostly just YouTubers, from what I've seen so far. And some of them I don't even know, but it's like, you know, it's other people. Why not? It was pretty cool. Because they got I Am Wildcat episode 20, PewDiePie episode 21. They had Jacksepticeye earlier. Yeah, I mean, they have Zach Haddle of Smiling Friends fame in a later episode. So yeah, I mean, I think some of that. I think the Zach Haddle episode is probably gonna be pretty funny. But yeah, it's getting better. Okay. Alright, so screw that attempt, huh? Fucking why not? Just fuck me. Ooh. I don't have an opening shift tomorrow, but I do have an earlier shift, so I can't be on stream for super long, but I can definitely be on stream longer than like the next hour. Unless I get super eepy. I won't. I mean, I might, but I want to play. Haven't played the game in 2 days. I done forgot what I was doing. Scares me. I guess just continuing on about the podcast. Horrible. They were pretty awkward, because of how often they would shoot each other down. And so you would kind of just get like dead silence, and it's just like, you know. didn't mean to do that. I'm alive. God damn. I promise I am hitting the dodge button, but I'm hitting it too late, I guess. Like, it just feels like it's not working. But they had some good moments in those first episodes. I think I mentioned about the dude, the Turkish guy. He would like give this cardboard cutout of a cougar, like the animal, a facial. Like whenever he would jerk off as a youngster, and then an added piece of lore to that is that he still has it. It's still in his room that he was like Skype calling from for the episode. And he's like, I don't know, I just never cleaned it out. And I'm like, that sounds fucking gross. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that I had heard from them. Oh, I'm surprised. I only started watching that on Monday. It feels like I've been watching it for a while now, but it's only been 4 days. Let's not die immediately, yes? On blood. On Crip. What is he doing? Ow! I wanna know what the fucking lore is for this skeleton with lightning. Thanks. I mean, he distracted him, so it wasn't, like, completely fucking useless. Let me see. I need to check my stream real quick. Either I just unmuted my mic after having it muted for a while, or I just like accidentally muted and unmuted. Hold on. I'm gonna be very annoyed if my mic has been muted for any significant amount of time. Wah. Okay. I was making sure it was working there. How do I... like, go back in time on the stream? Like, I know you can on PC. I think it's because I am the streamer. I can't do that. Huh. Well... yeah, I can't tell. Okay, I really hope I wasn't muted for any significant amount of time. If I was, fuck me. That's really annoying. If I wasn't, disregard, that fuck me. You can't. Whew. Well, you know what? They follow me? See you. Gotcha, bitch. I forget, did I do everything that I can do in this outside area? Fucking ow. Yeah, I wanted to get the upgrade items from that guy. I'm really paranoid. Okay, I'm gonna end stream and then start it again, just so I can listen to the last stream and see if I was muted. So, I'll be right back.